Hi, I'm Andrew Wasson. Thanks for checking out my weekly guitar blog once again. It's June 17th, 2012. And this time around, we're going to go to Carson City, Nevada, where we had Alex write in a question. He says, my playing is pretty good with all the basic scales and such, but I can't really do any flashy kinds of licks. What is the method of how I should try and come up with those faster, flashy sounding guitar licks? The ones with hammer-ons and pull-offs and that repeat. Hope this makes sense. From Alex in Carson City, Nevada. Well, thanks for writing in, Alex. You know, those kinds of licks, we'll generally really refer to those as called repetitive licks. Now, they most often contain hammer-ons and pull-offs and will either be 16th note triplets or straight 16th notes in their rhythmic duration. And these licks are sometimes difficult for players to place into solos due to their speed. And of course, when speed is involved, so is a solid, effective level of technique. And along with that, there needs to be a state of feeling very relaxed as well. Now, it's not easy to play these fast ideas if your hands or your wrist or your arm begins to feel somewhat tense. So work at staying relaxed, have a few repetitive speed licks, well rehearsed and committed to memory, and you should do fine. And once you have some of these under your fingers, inventing new ones won't really be a big deal. So let's zoom in on the neck for a few basic flashy speed licks to help get you started. Now, because it's so important to learn some of these types of fast, repetitive licks, so you get this flashy, attention-getting style into your playing, I'm going to go over a number of ideas that I think will help you quite a lot. Now, the examples that we're going to use are going to have a mix of 16th note triplets with straight 16th note feels. And the first idea that I'm going to go over is a repetitive pentatonic legato lick that's applied between two strings, the first and the second. So I'm just going to go over it slowly at first here. It's up at 19, 17, and 15. So we're just going to do that quickly. Then we're going to grab a 17th fret note on the second string. Go back to the 15th fret on the first string. And then pull off 17, 15. Then cross over again, 17 on second string, back to 15 on first. So slowed down, here it is. Here it is again. And I'll play a little bit faster. Okay. Now I'm just going to change that up a little bit by switching it to two different string sets in the next example. We're going to move it over to the second and third strings. And we're going to change the fingering layout a little bit. We're going to be going from 15 to 12 to 10. So it's a little bit different stretch. And the patterning and everything stays the same. So here it is slowly. And here it is a little bit faster. All right. Now, in example number 3, I'm going to go to another pentatonic type of lick. It's going to change up the fingering layout on the fretboard once again a little bit. This one won't have any 16th note triplets, however. It'll just be 16th notes at a straight time. So the idea will just focus off of the 15th to 12th frets there. And we'll be moving on the first two strings here, just 15, 12, cross over to 15 on second string, and then get 12th again on first. And then we're going to do a fast a couple of pull-offs, pardon me. It'll be a 15, 12, and a 17, 12. Okay, here it is again. Okay, and here it is a little bit faster. All right, now in the next example, we're going to do a fast 16th note triplet idea that's going to take place off of the first string. And it's going to go 15, 14, 12. And you can either do that with your small finger or your third finger, your ring finger. It's up to you. I probably prefer, personally, myself doing it with my third finger. And then we're going to cross over and go 15 on second string up to 12 on first. Then we're going to do a repetitive idea that's between the second and third strings. It's 15, 12, and then third string, 14th fret, coming back to the 12th fret on second string. So altogether, the lick is going like this. That first part should be a little bit faster though, like around that speed. And it just repeats. Okay, here it is up to speed. Now in the last example though, what I wanted to do was change one of the notes and put in the old blues scale flat 5 interval. So it's almost the same lick, but I'm adding in the flat 5 instead of the 4th degree, the perfect 4th. So we're going like this now. Here it is, up to speed. Well, performing flashy, attention-getting speed licks is fantastic for when you want a peak point of a solo to really catch your listener's ear. The repetitive nature of the lick will draw in your listener, and the speed is always an exciting part of it. And of course, it adds to the flashy side of the equation. The first hurdle to cross, though, is to really nail a couple of these licks. Get a few of these licks down so you can play them anytime you want, and you can easily play them really fast. Then developing more of these licks will come a lot easier for you. Anyway, once again, that's about all the time I have for today. As always, I hope these explanations help you. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a great week, and I'll catch up with you next time. Bye for now.